Yo guys, welkom terug bij een nieuwe video. Vandaag spelen we de U19 World Cup. En we moeten deze guy outscoren. We moeten die pakken.
No.
Oeh, big talk.
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. Juko MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Oeh, big talk.
Bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Oké, kleine Dagu.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? Man, guys like our monster, man, they always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. Be nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted
bro.
energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit Joe Small.
Let's go, man. Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world.
Niemand boeit, nee.
You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kleine Dagu. Ja, kleine Dagu.
Yeah, that's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you been doing since a kid.
Hey. Yeah, everything
He
good?
was saying that.
Okay, I gotta take care of
When
this.
they played in
Sorry.
school, that had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Oké, pik.
Gotcha.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Relaxed.
Wonderful. Let's get to it.
Kom op, mannen.
Okay, we're gonna get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP.
Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sportmonatlich. I was wondering if
Yo.
you had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comments saying
Kleine
MP is
Dagu.
overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
And
He likes to talk. I like to play.
Oh,
no thoughts at all.
cool.
Like I said, I let my game do the talking. You know, so far it says that we have the best defensive rating in this tournament, and there's no accident to that. You know, we focus on what really matters over here, which is winning. You know, so he can do all that
Okay.
talking that he wants. But we're gonna win tomorrow, and that'll speak louder than any soundbite that Almanza gives you.
thank you.
Geen
Hi,
stress.
everyone, and welcome. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Final. And what a matchup we have for you between the U.S. and Spain. I'm Kevin Hart, along with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. Guys, this is the matchup we've all been waiting for all tournament long.
Well, from very early on, it's been crystal clear that the U.S. and Spain were a class above the rest. Both teams unbeaten so far, so we are getting the best of the best.
And MP leads the way for the U.S. He's been able to live up to expectations in his first international tournament. But this will be his toughest test yet.
And we know that MP and Almanza
Oh,
had some words leading up to the
gelijk
game.
een blokje.
The pressure is on both of them to walk the walk in what could be a classic championship game.
Alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. Here now, a look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the leader, and he runs the point.
Yo, waar is
Flanking
mijn
him on the wings
defense, bro?
are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And to take a look at the starting lineup for Spain,
Kom op,
we
man.
have McGuire and
Kom
Calderon
op,
in the
man.
backcourt. Out on the
Kom op,
wing,
man.
it'll be
Goeie pas.
Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4, and Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
Pass to Campbell. Here's Hansen. USA moving the ball around. Back to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Kom op.
MP's got his second basket of the night.
Je hoor ik praten,
And
bro. Je
as
hoor
you
ik praten.
mentioned,
Kom op,
both Spain
USA.
and
Kom
the
op,
US
USA.
are undefeated coming into the finals. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Craig, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team. MP making his presence felt inside. They like him to get his points in tight.
Come on, boys.
Aguirre with it.
Oh,
Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now that's a high percentage look.
Slecht verdedigd, man. Oh, joh, mijn tally. Even. Yes.
When the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Nog eens. Oh, we tikken ze helemaal.
Here's Fielder. Back to MP. The kick out to Barton. MP outside. It's Barton on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 8 points.
And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day one.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. He gives you everything you could want from that position. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the inside. MP gets it to go.
Oh,
and MP
MP.
already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. Here's Almanza. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for USA. 3-point lead. No good with the
Oh,
layup.
jammer.
1:25 left in the first quarter. Lopez outside. A 3 from Aguirre. It's vacuumed in by Fielder. Now we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
Here's Almanza.
Wow.
Spain again can't hit. Back to MP. There's the triple. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, it's deflected. Pass to Fielder. Floats it up for MP. With 1 on the clock, MP getting it done for USA. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right
Boys, ik ben
back.
aan het koken, boys. Ik ben aan het koken.
Championship game for the under-19s here. Second quarter getting...
Wat op de bank? Zotte guy. Nu gaan we achterkomen, toch? Ja, zoals ik... Wat? Kom op, boys. Dat meen je toch niet? Wat? Ik ben er nog steeds niet in. Wow. Ze hebben no goals. Ah, eindelijk. Eindelijk. Ze hebben toch 4 punten sinds dat ik weg ben.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the shot by Almanza, no good. And even though, Brent, Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything. When you think of Bab, that passing from the post, that really stands out. This is an unselfish big man with outstanding vision.
Now here's Lopez. No scoring in this one. Here's Mendoza. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now USA with it.
Oh,
and you can see the fire that both MP and Almanza are playing with. You know what, Brent? Neither of them getting an edge so far.
Well, they haven't been forcing shots for themselves and are relatively equal in scoring. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes in the second half.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Dixon. USA moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP.
And for all of the concerns and all the chatter that was out there of whether or not MP could step up for the U.S., those things have been put to bed.
And a lot of folks viewed this tournament as MP's first real test. Well, he's passed it with flying colors with the performances he's had.
And he gets it to go.
Now, the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
Pass to Mendoza. Here's Almanza. He's got 7. Here's Mendoza. There's the screen from beyond the arc. That shot off. Garcia's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And now USA on the break. And that one's good. MP.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Aguirre passes to Mendoza. Spain again can't hit. And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Nah.
Pass to Almanza. It's good! What a cool and collected start from Almanza. Still the first half, and he's already in double digits for scoring. Dixon passes to Campbell. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. USA ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way.
Kom op, mannen.
Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
Here's Fielder. Still yet to score. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP.
Okay.
Spain trails by 4. Now here's Lopez. Got a hand on it.
Trying to score it over Barton there. I think he took that as an insult.
Hanson the pass to MP. MP finishes inside.
The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. They went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Fielder. Clock at 6. MP kicks to Barton. USA needs to get off a shot. MP, no good. And it's Lucas with the ball for Spain. 4-point game. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Almanza. Shoots over Campbell. And the shot by Almanza, no good. And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
Now, here's Lopez. He has yet to score. Spain again can't hit.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Aguirre against MP. Mendoza's shot is off. USA leading by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. MP passes to Barton. USA moving the ball around. A nice shot by MP.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them.
Ook al die games staan het wel een beetje stiller zetten, man.
The ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A 3 from Aguirre. Buries the long-range jumper. Aguirre's got 5 points so far.
So many ways that Aguirre can beat you. That's just one of them there.
The shot's good. And USA leads by 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Almanza. And it's off from 3-point range. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Fielder. Back to MP. Campbell with it. Down low. Here's MP.
Maar ik schot dat Carlo, bro.
With the rebound.
Schot
Spain
Carlo,
trails
bro.
by 5. You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays. Clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Aguirre against MP. Aguirre. The kick out to Lopez. Drills the three-pointer. Lopez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Spain trails by 4. Here is Almanza. 10 points for him. From deep. And Spain hits again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown.
And so it's MP making things happen for USA. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points. We'll get a change here. MP's checked in. The USA calls time here. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. A tremendous experience this has been.
Ceballos, a screen on MP. Here's Garcia, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Drake.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
God.
Pass to Jimenez. Now here's Calderon, covered by MP. And they take the lead. Calderon's got the lead up to 2 now for Spain. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Spain.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything. And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the look they want.
Aguirre with it. Pass to Mendoza. Here's Almanza, defended by Gordon. Almanza with the bucket.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And USA making a change here. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. USA moving the ball around. And stolen by Aguirre. And now Spain on the break. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Wow, Aguirre was fired up and ready to fight for that bucket if he had to.
And throws it down.
Huge points from Bolton, the big man.
1:49 left here in the...
Pois que settings, meu bitch.
Fourth quarter. Now, here is Aguirre. Here's Almanza, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Pass to Fielder, over Lopez. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Fielder's got his first points of the night. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's MP. Good. MP is playing with a chip on his shoulder. 30-point night for him when his country has needed him the most. Pass to Almanza. It's hauled in by USA. It's good.
Let's go. Kom op, man. Nog 50 seconden volhouden. 3 punten het
I'm
goal.
wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called here. Spain decides to talk it over.
Spain die timeoutje.
.51 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Wow.
That's what Aguirre does. He makes things happen, that time by dishing.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Wat doe je nu, bro?
Stolen by Aguirre. Lopez outside. Back to Aguirre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fifth team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
All eyes on MP.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Now Spain with it. They trail by one. Outside Aguirre. Got it!
Nice finish down low by Aguirre. The Spaniard is 6'3", and that's a decent size for a point guard.
Seconds left in the game.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Timeout call here. To talk it over. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Puts one up from 19. The USA gets it done, and they win the championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Greg, what an incredible tournament for them.
Well, if you talk about confusion, that was this USA group, dominant on both ends of the floor, and they came together at the right time to cap off this historic run.
You said it, Brent. What more can you say about the play and leadership, too, of MP? He was phenomenal all tournament long, and he backed it up with his guarantee that the USA would win it all. Big.
Celebrated now, man. Still you. Come on, you did your thing now. Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.
Buen kerja, bro. Guaio, ik heb gekookt, bro. Gekookt. Oké boys, dank jullie wel om te kijken. Dit was ook alweer voor deze nieuwe video.